Now it's back to normal service. The 4 top offices of government are once again all occupied by privately educated men. Suella Braverman was replaced by James Cleverly, and David Cameron is back in the game as Foreign Secretary. Are you not reassured? But first, I want to try to clear up some confusion surrounding the role of Esther McVey. According to the
Good luck with that.
According to the government's website, she's a minister without portfolio. But the Conservative Party announced her as the Minister for Common Sense and said her job would be to fight wokery. Matt, what is her job?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think anyone knows, really. I mean, every time I hear that word, minister without portfolio, it always makes me think, it sort of gives me a sort of sad image of all the other cabinet ministers have got like their sort of black folders in front of them, all their portfolios. And she's sort of sitting at the corner going, can I have something to write on? And they go, no, you have no portfolio. You're not allowed a portfolio. And I think probably the simplest way to describe it would be she's going to be the minister for GB News. That's kind of what it is. Like she's campaigned against all sorts of things. She's campaigned against the banning of buy one, get one free offers. I imagine that will be a hugely important campaign. It just feels like a PR move. It feels like apparently her job is going to be speaking up for working people. And it feels like basically they brought in an Etonian and made him a lord. And so they're going to have to balance it with a sort of working class GB News presenter as though that somehow works. But she's been in the past very anti-LGBTQ+, particularly in education. She's been anti-lockdown. She's anti-diversity training, all the usual kind of anti-woke stuff. And it does just feel to me that, as usual for this government, common sense basically just means sort of lowest common denominator, going for sort of base instincts and pointing at people and saying, you're not like the rest of us, and boo.
It feels like the world's most pathetic, scraggy sort of bone to throw to the right, doesn't it?
It is quite patronising because she's the only sort of right, sort of more sort of hard right person they've brought into the cabinet. And so it does feel like they're going, is that all right? You get one and it's her? Is that okay? And I don't think it's going to work. If that's the political idea that, well, she's going to balance out, David Cameron or something, I just don't think that's going to be in any way effective.
Well, enough of the woke finder. Let's talk about Baron Cameron, the new Foreign Secretary.
Oh, Lord.
No, Baron, Alex, not Lord. I'm pretty sure he's going to be Baron. There is a Lord
yes.
Cameron already.
Yes.
Baron Cameron. Baron Cameron.
Blue Baron.
Blue Baron.
Henry, did this appointment take you by surprise?
Yes and
Come
no.
on, don't pretend.
The return of the Etonian spam javelin. He's so... Yeah, yes and no. I was taken by surprise. I mean, I thought, actually, no, that's exactly the sort of predictable nonsense they come up with to keep everyone talking. It reminded me of Harold. Do you remember Neighbours? Harold Bishop disappeared in completely bizarre circumstances, and all that was left were his glasses on a rock. And then he returned. He returned 8 years later with very convenient amnesia and swanned back into Ramsey Street as if nothing had happened.
And laser surgery.
Exactly, yeah. And we've reached the sort of stage of hackneyed plot lines where in the franchise, in the series, where nobody's that surprised, are they?
So why has he come back? Because William Hague was reportedly the first choice for the job, but he turned it down. And, he seemed pretty content to sit back and rake in the money since 2016.
He's rattling around the shepherd's hut. He's getting too small for him. He didn't get invited on I'm a Celebrity. He's waiting for that invite to come in. I have no idea. I mean, the redemption, it says a lot about our patriarchy and our entitlement and the sort of the racket that it is in this country, that he gets to wreck the country like he did and get another go. And that's just how things are. The fact he's been invited back really is extraordinary, considering the mess he left behind. But we're like, yeah, just have another go, mate.